Welcome to Srimad Bhagavatam class. Continuing with 9th canto, chapter 17, text 10 onwards. Okay. इति मे काशयो भूपा छत्रावृद्धान्वयायिनः रावस्य रभसः पुत्रो गंभीरश्चाक्रियस्ततः इति thus ime all of them Kashyaha born in the dynasty of Kashi Bhupa kings Chhatravriddha Anvay Ainaha also within the dynasty of Chhatravriddha Rabhasya from Rabha Rabhasa Putra son Gambhira cha also Akriya Tataha from him. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O Maharaj Parikshit, all of these kings were descendants of Kashi and they could also be called descendants of Chhatravriddha. The son of Rava was Rabhas, from Rabhas came Gambhira and from Gambhira came a son named Akriya. Okay, so now here 10th shloka to 17. This is the further explanation of Pururava's dynasty starting from Ayu through Rabha. Okay, and yesterday's discussion Pururava's dynasty from Ayu, one son named Ayu, through Chhatravriddha. Okay, and this is another son of Ayu, Rabha. Yes, 11th. Ayu and Ayu's another son was Anena. Tad gotram brahmavidjagye shrunuvamsam Anena saha sudhastataha suchistasmach chitrakrid dharma sarthi. Tat gotram, the descendant of Akriya, Brahmavid Jagge took birth. Shrunu, just hear from me. Vamsam, descendant Anena saha, of Anena Shuddha, a son known as Suddha. Tataha, from him Suchi, Tasmat, from him Chitrakrit Dharma Sarthi. The son of Akriya was known as Brahmavid, O king. Now hear about the descendants of Anena. From Anena came a son named Suddha and his son was Suchi. The son of Suchi was Dharmasarthi, also called Chitrakrit. तथा सांतरजो जगे कृतकृत्यः स आत्मवान् राजे पंच शतानि आसन् पुत्राणाम् अमितुजसाम्. तथा from Chitrakrita Shantarajaha, a son named Shantaraj Jagge was born. Krityaha performed all kinds of ritualistic ceremonies. Saha, he, Atmavan, a self-realized soul, Rajehe of Raji Panch Satani, 500 Asan. There were Putranam, sons Amit Ojasam, very powerful. From Chitrakrit was born a son named Shantaraj, a self-realized soul who performed all kinds of Vedic ritualistic ceremonies and therefore did not beget any progeny. The sons of Raji were 500, all very powerful. Okay. Further. Now 12 to 17 is the Pururava's dynasty starting from Ayu through Raji, another son. Okay, so 12 was about Raji. Devairabhyarthito daityan hatvendra yadad divam indras tasmai punardatva grihitva charanam raje atmanam arpayam asa prahara dadi ari sankitaha. Devai, by the demigods, abhyarthitaha, being requested, Daityan, the demons, Hatva, killing, Indraya, to Indra, the king of heaven, Adadat, delivered, Divam, the kingdom of heaven, Indra, the king of heaven, Tasmai, unto him, Raji, Punha, again Dattva returning, Grihitva capturing, Charnau the feet, Raje of Raji, Atmanam the self, Arpayam Asa surrendered, Prahrad Adi, Prahlad and others, Ari Sankitaha being afraid of such enemies. On the request of the demigods, Raji killed the demons and thus returned the kingdom of heaven to Lord Indra. But Indra, fearing such demons as Prahlad, returned the kingdom of heaven to Raji and surrendered himself at Raji's lotus feet. Who? Indra. Pitari uprate putra yachmanaya no daduhu Trivishtapam Mahendraya Yagya Bhagan Samadaduhu. Pitari, when their father Uparate passed away, Putra, the sons, Yachmanaya, although requesting from them, no, not, Daduhu, returned Trivishtapam, the heavenly kingdom, Mahendraya, into Mahendra. Yagya Bhagan, the shares of ritualistic ceremonies, Samadaduhu gave. Upon Raji's death, Indra begged Raji's sons for the return of the heavenly planet. They did not return it, however, although they agreed to return Indra's share in ritualistic ceremonies. Okay? Purport. Raji conquered the kingdom of heaven, and therefore when Indra, the heavenly king, begged Raji's sons to return it, they refused, because they had not taken the heavenly kingdom from Indra, but had inherited it from their father. They considered it their paternal property. Why then should they return it to the demigods? So when Raji died after some time, his sons did not give Swarga Loka back to Indra, since they considered it the inheritance of their father. Because they got it from his father, from their father. Garuna huyamane agnau balabhit tanayan raje avadhit brahma shitan margan nakashid avasheshitaha. Garuna by the spiritual master, Guruna by the spiritual master Brahaspati, huyamane agnau. While oblations were being offered in the fire of sacrifice, Balabhit, Indra, Tanayam, the sons Raje of Raji, Avadhi killed Brahmasita, fallen Margat from the moral principle, not Kashit, anyone. Avasesta remained alive. Thereafter, Brahaspati, the spiritual master of the demigods, offered oblations in the fire so that the sons of Raji would fall from moral principles. When they fall, Lord Indra killed them easily because of their degradation. Not a single one of them remained alive. Okay, so that was the technique they used. Kushat prati chhatra vriddhat sanjayastat suto jayah tatah kritah kritasyapi jagge Haryo Balo Nirpaha. Kushat, from Kusha Prati, a son named Prati, Chhatravriddha, the grandson of Chhatravriddha, Sanjaya, a son named Sanjaya, Tatsutaha, his son Jaya, Jayatataha, from him Krita, Kritasya, from Krita, P as well as Jagge was born, Haryabalaha, Haryabal Nirpa, the king. From Kusha, the grandson of Chhatravriddha, was born a son named Prati. The son of Prati was Sanjay, and the son of Sanjay was Jay. From Jay, Krita was born. And from Krita, King Haryabala. Sahadevas hino Jayasenas tu tatsutaha sankritistasya chajayah Chhatradharma Maharatha Chhatravriddhan vaya bhupa ime srinve atmanahusan. Sahadeva tata, from Sahadev, Hina, son named Hina, Jayasen, tu also Tatsutaha, the son of Hina, Sankriti, Tasya of Sankriti, Cha, also Jaya, son named Jaya, Chhatradharma, expert in the duties of a Kshatriya, Maharatha, a greatly powerful fighter, Chhatravirudha Anvaya in the dynasty of Chhatravirudha, Bhupa, kings, Ime, all these Srunu, hear from me, Atha now. Nahusha, the descendants of Nahush. From Haryabala came a son named Sahadev, and from Sahadev came Hina, the son of Hina was Jaisin, and the son of Jaisin was Sankriti. The son of Sankriti was powerful and expert fighter named Jaya. These kings were the members of the Chhatravirudha dynasty. Now let me describe to you the dynasty of Nahusha. Okay, so now another line. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports of the 9th canto 17th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled the dynasties of the sons of Pururava. Okay. Now chapter number 18. Chapter number 18 titles King Yayati regains his youth. So descendants of King Nahusha, the son of Ayu, 6 sons, Yati, Ayati, Sanyati, Ayati, Vyati, and Kriti. Okay, so now Maharaj Nahush pastime will come here from chapter number 18 onwards.